Yes, yes, yes. We are back again to the weekly show. You are here with F.L.O.W.Z in LA.
There you go. I forgot to turn my mic on, man.
Oh. Can't forget that. You the head honcho, man.
That's what you call self-sabotage, man. I sabotaged my own career.
Well, maybe you just, maybe you was helping me out. Let me
do a little
intro real quick.
I was switching it, and you guys started going into the segment before I even got into the picture. So
okay.
I was like,
I just heard him start fading. So
I know, and I'm over there.
I didn't want no dead sound.
Wait, I usually like to get in the picture before we come back, so I started laughing.
Got you. I didn't want no dead sound. So
yeah, man. What's up? Welcome back.
So yeah,
StrongIsland.com, the weekly show, F.L.O.W.Z LA, PT
Spinner on the ones and twos. That's right, everybody. What's going on? How was everybody's week? I would like to shout out. I would start out by saying shout out to all strong women, independent women, all women. Shout out to all of y'all, because without y'all there wouldn't be nobody, no civilization, wouldn't be me. And I love y'all, honestly, for real. So,
can't do it without the woman.
Yeah, I love women.
Yes.
Love the woman.
You know what I'm saying? Love the women. So like I said, shout out to the National Women's Day. Definitely salute all women. But I would like to get into the question of the day. So I think actually a lot of ladies, y'all should love the question of the day. You know what I'm saying? If you're a member, you should have seen it, because I put it up on Tuesday. The question is about prenuptial agreements. Necessary evil or selfish tactic? I would like to say that again. Prenuptial agreements. Necessary evil or selfish tactic? I would like everybody to just think about that for a second. Run to your computer. Because I know right now this is one of them topics that you've been waiting to talk to somebody about, but you never got the chance to.
Put on your thinking caps.
Please do. We want to get the mechanisms in your mind moving. Come on.
Get the mechanisms moving.
Let's go. If you don't know the number, it's at the bottom of the screen, but it's 516-945-9099. You can call in. We want to hear your perception of the question. Let me know what you think about them. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree? So I'm just going to give you a little background information on prenuptial agreements. So now a prenuptial agreement is also known as an antenuptial agreement or a premarital agreement, commonly, of course, abbreviated as a prenup. Is a contract entered into prior marriage. It's a civil union or any other agreement prior to the main agreement by the people intended to marriage or contract with each other. So the content of the prenuptial agreement can vary widely. It can include let me think. You got property, you got spousal support, you have, in the event of the divorce, you can have the breakup, and you have marriage counseling. Now, other things that are included are the terms for the what do you call it? I'm sorry. It's for the forfeiture of all assets as a result of the divorce. Mm-hmm. So that's on grounds of adultery. Like, a lot of people, when you see it on TV, they always say, if you cheat on me, I'm getting half of your money. I'm getting all of your money. That's the main thing that everybody knows about. There's a lot of other things too. You could take their house. You can take half of their property. You can take half of their money. You can take a lot of things. Yeah. And another thing another condition with the prenup agreement is the guardianship. That can also be included as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, prenups, I think if the person is all about you and they're not about trying to gain anything from you or your financials, any financial status or anything, any kind of status you have, I think it should be, there's nothing wrong with signing a prenup. Me personally.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think if you both have nothing, then I can't see any reason for a prenup. And if you both have a lot, then you can look at it, well, who cares? You're both rich, but then you have all these assets that maybe shouldn't be split, where they should be retained, separately. If they're running businesses, why should you? If the woman is running one business and the man is running another business, how could you just split it up? Like, just keep certain things separate. So I agree, man. I'm a supporter of prenups. I think the only person who really gets upset is the person who doesn't have as much as the person who, has or is requesting the prenup.
Now, with that being said, just to piggyback off of that, do you think that actually ties into the reason why prenups are so common? Because, like, I know me personally, if I know you're all about me, you should have no problem signing, like I said, the prenup, Because, like, let's say if you do have more money than me, I have no problem signing a prenup with you because I want to let you know it's about me and you and the love I have for you, and I want to grow with you or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I feel a prenup is a perfect situation. But, like, a lot of people think, like, oh, why are you putting, like, you want to say a contract on love? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the other side of it. Why would you put a contract on love or marriage?
But marriage is a business, and it's tough. You got to understand.
Wait, marriage is a business?
It is a business, man. Marriage is a business.
Okay,
and you have two partners
business.
who are running that business, and there needs to be major communication and the trust and a lot. It's the same thing when you leave your business to your partner. You have to feel 100% that your partner is going to be there for you, looking out for both of your interests, not just one. I truly believe it is a business.
No, I mean, I definitely agree with you. For some reason, my mic keeps moving away from my mouth, so it just slides away. But don't worry about it. I'm still gonna.
It's possessed?
Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. I think it's because I'm talking about prenups.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know what's going on, but
It's
I
like,
think
whoa.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this topic.
You got to bend it.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, but then, like I said, certain things about the prenups, they saying it's a partial solution to ovulating. Oh, I'm sorry, not ovulating. Not ovulating. Obviating some of the risks of marital property disputes in times of divorce. So you got to realize, like I said, if there's times when you have some people actually want to get divorced just because they know I'm just tired of that person. You know what I'm saying? You have some people that want to be, they love each other, they want to be married forever. And you have some people, they just get so tired of each other, they're like, you know what? I'm going to do something to make him divorce me so I can get half, or so I can get whatever he has just to make him, just to be in spite of whatever he does. That's exactly why, me personally, once again, I believe in prenuptial agreements. And if anybody if anybody out there says, like, you know what, F.L.O.W.Z, I don't like your perception on it. I don't like nothing you're saying about prenups. Please call in. Hop on the chat room. You know what I'm saying? The number's 516-945-9099. But just give a little background of a prenuptial agreement. In order for it to be valid, it would have to be agreement must be in writing. There's no oral prenups. You know what I'm saying? Generally, you cannot. I mean, see, you gotta realize, some people just now, like when I said an oral prenup, some people might have thought something else because they thinking, you know, as long as the oral thing is there, nobody cares about the money or anything else. But make a long story short, that's never is unenforceable. But another thing is it must be executed voluntarily. That means between both parties, the husband and the wife. Now, it must be full and or fair disclosure at the time of execution. Now, they're saying you're supposed to have a lawyer there at all times. They're saying you should videotape it just to make sure, because some people could say I wasn't there, that's not my signature.
Oh, that's crazy. That's called covering all your angles.
I mean, I've seen
listen,
it.
If the meeting is videotaped, if there's an attorney there watching it and the signatures, I mean, obviously that's, you know, how can you dispute that? You know.
I mean, but sometimes I've seen people actually do a little signature that they knew. They'd be like, no, that's not mine. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would scribble and then come back. Like, I've seen it on divorce court, matter of fact. I actually watch those little judge shows because I want to know what to do and what not to do.
Liars.
So, make a long story short, so they're saying both parties should have lawyers represent them, ensure that the agreement is enforceable. In some cases, the parties retain a private judge to be present during the signing to be sure that neither party has been coerced into the agreement. Some attorneys recommend videotaping the signing, although this is exceptional. Now, they're saying in some states, such as California, they require the parties to be represented by counsel. Now, to me, that's probably one of the best situations to do because, you know, somebody can be be forcing the other person, you know, to sign it. So, you know what I'm saying? If you have a lawyer there, they're not going to let you be forced into doing anything. Now, I'm going to get into like a little, like they're saying, how you want to say, different things that go along with like a prenuptial agreement. They say they have a thing called consideration. Now, it's another contract law. Now, it's not required, but although a minority of courts point this to the marriage, it's also the consideration. Through a prenup, a spouse can... Oh, looks like we have a caller coming in.
Should be coming out there.
Oh,
all right, just
looks like we have a caller coming in. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. Looks like we have a caller. We're having a little technical difficulties. It's not coming in right now. We're gonna answer it. But basically, what I was saying is, throughout a prenup, the spouse can completely waive the rights to property, alimony, or inheritance, as well as the elective share, and to get nothing in return. So that's basically saying, if you sign this prenup and you have this consideration in this contract, you will not get anything because this is what you signed for in the beginning.
Is our caller there by any chance?
Caller, are you there?
Yes.
How you doing?
Oh, hello. Shout out to StrongIsland.com and F.L.O.W.Z when I open.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
So have you been listening to the question that we have that we on the topic today?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you think about prenuptial agreements? Do you think it's a necessary evil, or do you think it's a selfish tactic?
I don't think it's neither, because if I'm already established and I meet a man after I'm already established, I'm going to want him to sign a prenup. But if I've been with him before I had anything, then I wouldn't think of a prenup unless he gave me a reason to.
Exactly. That's what I said. If you don't have anything, yeah, then who cares? But let's say you bust your ass the past 10 years of your life. It may not be much, but you know what? You do have $30,000-$40,000 in the bank account. All of a sudden, you get married, and that person is entitled to half of it if you ever break up. You know what I'm saying? Or you ever get divorced. So,
but now this is the thing for it's a question for the caller and for you, LA. Now, what if the whole time? Because one thing about, unfortunately, with human beings and people and individuals, you never know what how can you say it? You don't know if they're putting up the real them or a facade. So how do you know that whole time they were just like, you know what, I see who this person is, I've been doing some research on this person, you know what I'm saying, like I know she's the CEO, or I know he's the CEO, I'm gonna play my part until we get married and then bam. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So why not, just to be on the safe side, to really find out if they're really for you, why can't they sign the prenup?
Well, I think people show their true colors after a while. So even if a person didn't know that was all they about, after a while you start to see that that's all they about.
Okay.
But I guess I can understand where you're coming from.
Okay, so now, if when you get married, are you gonna sign a prenup? Let's say if your husband says, "I want to sign a prenup," or if you say, "Listen, whoever you know what I'm saying, whoever your person is, I want to sign a prenup," will you do it, or vice versa? Would you want him to do it?
If we're already established, or if we don't have anything and we just want to sign prenup?
Well, see, the thing is, like, I'm just talking about like in general, but let's say you have something and he just has, let's just say he has like a little mediocre life, and you have whatever you have, like a little life of lavish.
Yeah, she's saying that she would want.
I want a prenup.
Exactly.
You want a prenup?
She's saying that she would want him to sign a prenup because she has busted her ass for the past however it is, and she doesn't want this guy. Who knows? He's gonna mooch off of her and just drain her whole savings, never get a job. She needs to protect herself. I
mean, nah. So you agree with me? I agree with you.
She's on our side.
That's what's up. You're definitely on the same side.
But I don't agree at the same time, because if that's my man and he becomes my husband and we built together, or I look at him, he had nothing, I would think him asking to sign a prenup would be a little low. So I would him when he didn't have anything.
But if you both have nothing and you're both starting the relationship with nothing, the marriage with nothing, then why do you need a prenup?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So that there's no point of a prenup. Now let's just say that same situation, but y'all both start off with nothing, but one of y'all within the relationship built something. Because, people always say, well, you need the two, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always been by your side. So, you know what I'm saying? I helped you. Make a long story short, one of the individual built something, whether it's a business, whether it's a Fortune 500 company, whatever it is. And now the other person is looking like, wow, they have something, I have nothing. What do you think? What do you think about that? Do you think about going back to your lawyers and trying to get a prenup?
If they started with nothing, and he or she built something while
no, not together.
No, I'm just saying
they didn't build it together. They were just together.
He or she on their own built something together.
Okay.
They are entitled to split that. They came to this from nothing. The either person was there during that. I cannot see going back in time and saying all of a sudden I want a prenup. You built it regardless of whether you were with them or not. If you're starting from nothing, you're starting from nothing.
Yeah, but see, but what I'm saying is that one individual built it. Like, yes, you and that female or you and that male are in the relationship, but you are over here working your thing and she's working her thing, and yours takes off or hers takes off. I'm not going to automatically be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with her saying like I want to do a prenup because just you know what I'm saying because like I said I'm all about her.
Why would she want a prenup?
One if she no I'm saying if she came around if she came around because I know I would think about it. I'm like you know what because things could change up. Like I said,
you can't bring it.
Money
up
switches up a lot of people.
You cannot bring up a prenup.
No, you can't.
No, it's gonna ruin everything. The marriage is done. You can't just bring up a prenup 3, 4, 5 years all of a sudden into the relationship.
Caller, what do you think? Caller, what do you think?
That's what I think, and I think that well, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I've always had my own. So, you know, really, that wouldn't really, you know, stand for me. But I think for sure, what he's saying is true. Like, how you gonna be with somebody for all them years, and now when she was with you when you had nothing, and now that you know, living a life, it's like, oh, I want a prenup. You was good enough to be with when you didn't have anything, but now that you have money, you want a prenup.
I mean, no, listen, I definitely I agree. I understand y'all stand. But like this, I guess I understand both sides only because I've seen situations where the money has actually changed that person and they weren't really looking at that relationship the same. It was more so like, what can I get from this person? Because for so long, they didn't have anything. This is why I'm bringing this up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so long they didn't have anything. They used to not having nothing. Now it's like, why can't I get this, that, and the third?
That's why you can't change the game in the middle of the game. You play. You both start with nothing. It doesn't matter whether you did it.
So you leave your pitcher in the whole game.
That's it, man. You
don't have no closer. You don't have no.
What are you gonna do? You're in the game.
I have a closer. You know I want to close. I want to open it.
I'm a good guy. You know. But we have another caller. Thank you so much for calling.
We appreciate it, caller.
All right. Bye. All right, we
had
another caller, but
did we lose him?
Yeah, we lost.
Okay. Now, honestly, all jokes aside, LA though, I agree with what you and the caller was saying. Like, if y'all both started from nothing, and then you know what I'm saying, one of y'all built something. Like, I'm not saying I would 100% want a prenup because like once I know you're 100% me because you were there with me when I was down, then I'll do it.
I hear you. How you doing? StrongIsland.com.
Yes, hi, how you doing? It's Tara.
Hey, Tara,
what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Salute flows. Hi, LA.
Hey, what's going on?
PT Spinner and Miss Cookie said, what's going on?
Everything's good.
That's what's up.
I was calling in. I was listening for a while, and I just wanted to call in. I kind of agree this week. I'm leaning towards what F.L.O.W.Z is saying. Yeah, if you go into the relationship with nothing and then you end up with something, I think it's fair to go back and set up some type of contract. Because really what it is, if you get married, it's supposed to be for love. But if things should turn for the divorce.
Caller, can you, you're going in and out. Can you like either move to the left or to the right?
Think.
We couldn't really hear you. You were going in and out. So can you move to the left or to the right, please?
Do the shuffle.
Is this better?
Yeah,
I'm about to say do the Cupid.
The two-step.
Do the Cupid shuffle.
All right, so go ahead. You were saying that if they start with nothing and they build something, that you're saying that a contract should come up at a certain point.
I mean, I'm thinking because you don't really want to think like the worst, like you could break up or something could go wrong. But I think in the case if it does. And there's a lot of money involved.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with setting a prenup.
Okay.
Listen,
I just don't. And that's from a female perspective that, go in with basically what you came in. If you get to share it while you're together, you get to share it. But upon a breakup, let's leave with what's ours.
Exactly.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say me and you get married, Tara, okay? Just imagine that.
She's like, ooh, I like that.
You never know. You never know. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? We decide we're going to do it. We get married, and things are going fine. You're working, I'm working. But all of a sudden, my shit starts really blowing up. I mean, big time. And I come to you and I say, Tara, I really love you and everything. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of money involved now. So I drew up this little contract and I was hoping maybe you can sign it. And, here it is. You can look it over. You can take your time, but yeah, I'd really like you to sign it. I love you and everything, but I really want you to sign this. Right
See, you're making it more sarcastic. But if think about it, at the end of the day, if she really loves you, she should be like, no problem, LA,
Tara,
no problem.
Yeah, because I think, if I was married to you or whatever, and it was love and like that from the beginning, and you all of a sudden you blew up, and you came to me like that, I would just look at it as this is my man continuing to be a businessman. Now, I wouldn't want things to break up. So, I'm going to work hard at the relationship to keep it together. But say, for instance, something does go wrong, like terribly wrong, like I really start acting up or I do something really damaging in the relationship, should I be entitled to what you worked hard for?
And that was
while we were together in a loving relationship. And now there's the love's gone. We can't stand each other.
Good job,
Tara. Should I walk away with, half of what is yours?
No, Tara, but Tara, the reason why I was able to be as successful, and it was a major part of it. Not necessarily, though. A part of it was knowing that I had somebody who loves me at home and supports me, and just knowing that makes me do my job even better every day. I wake up and love.
I feel you, LA, but listen.
Wait, can I just piggyback real quick, caller?
And loving, then I'm earning, really not earning, but then I'm in a relationship and I'm appreciating, and I'm also benefiting from what you built up for us. As long as we are together in this loving relationship. Yeah, I helped you build it, and now we're reaping the benefits of it. But if things fall apart, then that's your money.
Honestly,
I'm sure the prenup is going to set me up with something.
Caller, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you out. I just want to piggyback on what you're saying, and then it's to say what LA is saying. Just to want to do the exact opposite, because now what you're saying is they knowing that person's there, this and that, and knowing when you come home they're waiting for you, this and that. So what's the problem? Or not even what's the problem? Then the same thing happens when you're single and you blow up. So that has nothing to do with anything.
It doesn't matter.
No, me personally, I feel. Like I said, like Tyler is saying, like if some things change, and like if nothing has changed, why not sign it? Like I'm looking in a chat room right now.
Why do you need to sign it? If you love each other, there's no reason to sign it.
Listen,
if you started with nothing and you love each other, you're there to the end. Simple as that. If I'm busting my ass working nights, if I'm traveling, my wife is home taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, making sure everything is maintained so I can do my job.
No. Once you bring kids into the situation,
why are you gonna bring it up?
Once you bring kids in the situation. To me, it's a little different because now she's taking care of the household on that level. But once it's like you are in the household, if we were making a certain amount of money, she has to do nothing but just live. So what I'm saying, all she has to do is live.
You said that on Women's Appreciation Day.
No, listen, because I'm make sure. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. And like I said, I want to shout out because listen, Sidewalk Entertainment said. And like once again, Streets definitely shout out to you, but he says he's getting one from the get, because I understand that is because if she's gonna listen from the get, but what I'm saying is, but listen, once in the beginning or in the middle, if something does switch up, once I make a certain amount of money, she has to do nothing. She's gonna have maids. She has to do nothing but lay and relax and be in a life of luxury. So if nothing has changed from the beginning to now, why not be able to sign the prenup for me? If you love me, you love what we've grown together. I know it's about me.
It wouldn't even come to, if you loved each other that much, it wouldn't even come into question.
Yeah, that's true what you're saying, LA. So in respect to that, if your love is true and your relationship is, tight, then no, it would never come to having to pull that contract out. But things can change. You know what I mean? And then it could be a breakup where, it's mutual. It could even be you that wants to leave the relationship now because you've blown up. You have all these other options, whatever. I'm not looking as good, sitting home, chilling, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you decide to leave. Am I then entitled to just, break off and have still all this that I was entitled to by being your wife?
Good point, caller. Very good point.
I'm no longer your wife.
Good point, caller.
Tara, what are you doing Friday night?
Exactly. Look, because now he likes that because now he's thinking oh, I didn't think about that. And now, if you want to leave because you blew up and you might have some groupies or whatever. Now, but is she still entitled? Is she still entitled to that half?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe you, LA.
I take care of my woman. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry. I don't believe you. Now you might take care of her differently, but not like this.
We got another call, Tara. So much. Thank you for calling.
Okay, it's nice sharing with
we appreciate it.
This
Salute.
was a good subject. Good night.
Hello, StrongIsland.com. Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? Who's this?
Hey, it's Peter. What's up, F.L.O.W.Z?
What's going on, man? Salute. Who is this?
It's Peter, man.
Oh, Peter, what's going on, man? What you think about the question, man?
Yeah, that question is ridiculous, man. I feel like this. I feel like if you build up yourself in a relationship, whatever you built up, you take back yourself, man. Even if y'all break up, man. Women nowadays are evil, man.
Okay. Okay, put it like this. So now, quick question, Peter. Now, what if, on the other hand, she is the one, like neither one of y'all had anything in the beginning, but she blew up, but y'all was together. She did it on her own, and she comes at you with a prenup. How would you feel about that?
I would like, you good. You good. I mean, I gotta respect.
You gotta respect it. That's right.
And just do what you gotta do, man. I mean, I ain't gonna take no woman and say, yo, I want half of your money. I mean, I should be a man enough to do what I got to do for myself.
I see my opinion.
If she needs help her. If I need help, she should help me.
Listen, my opinion is once that contract comes out in the middle of a relationship, a loving relationship, that relationship is done.
Okay, now look.
My opinion.
My fault. Yo, Peter and LA, I'm looking in the chat room now. Once again, Sidewalk Entertainment, shout out the streets again. He just said, look at Tiger's wife. She didn't do nothing. She wasn't out there putting on the green. She wasn't out there shooting in the gym. Yeah, so how is they getting? You feel what I'm saying?
Just the fact that he was disrespecting her by sleeping with all those whores, she does deserve half.
Now let's just say I respect that.
She don't deserve.
Now, quick question. Now let's just say, who's to say she wasn't doing what she was doing, but since she's not in a specific eye like Tiger,
she wasn't.
How do you don't know this? She was not getting what she was supposedly saying she wasn't getting right at home because he was doing all this while she's on tour. Yeah. So you think she wasn't home with? Forget her.
I have no idea.
Exactly. She's doing something with like the bellman or her exactly the pool man, the plumber.
You know what?
And females, exactly. You know what? And females is always the best friend. So she come over there, rub your leg, and next thing you know,
oh, she didn't get caught. That's all I know.
Next thing you know that she's home making a red tube video.
Exactly.
She didn't get caught. So she did it more discreetly. So he just did it like stupidly out there.
Nah, I'm not condoning what he did because he definitely, honestly, fellas, look at me right now, everybody. Whatever you're going to do, I don't condone what you're going to do. But if you're going to do it, go hard and be smart. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Come on, look who you are. If you know you're in the public eye, why are you out there doing things and texting people? And come on now.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've seen it so many times.
I believe in the prenup. I just think it should be done at the beginning. I think it's crazy coming out in 2, 3, 4, 5 years after the fact. That's my opinion. But I do believe in it. I just think it's crazy. I mean, hey, if you can get away with it, like, Tara says she's cool with it, that's fine,
so
but I just think you're taking a major risk in a loving relationship where you two are supposed to be totally in love to all of a sudden break out a contract and say, baby, I love you, but I want you to sign it.
Love don't exist no more, man.
Yeah, well, it should, man. It should. But you know what? That's why I'm not married, so you know.
So so basically you're saying, you
don't have to worry about a prenup.
Exactly.
So you agree with it in the beginning, but like down the line, if y'all already in a relationship, there's no longer a thing about a prenup. No longer.
I think once that's it.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap for a prenup. If you don't do it in the beginning, it's a wrap for it.
It's a wrap. Yeah. I understand what you flow.
Well, me personally, actually I'm the exact opposite. That's what LA is saying. I'm saying I'm about to say I say in the beginning, yes, we can do one, but let's just say if we both have nothing, so I can't do no prenup. But if you take off, or if I take off and you say you want a prenup, I'll sign it. And if I say I want a prenup, if you really about me, then you should have no problem signing it. That's what I feel. Me personally, if you're about me and you really love me and the growth about our relationship, it should have no problem of a prenup signing.
All right, cool. All right, so Peter, thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Salute, man.
All right, cool.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right, so we have to move on. We're running a little late, but that was question of the day. Flo's nice question. Another good job, man. So, we got another call, man.
One more caller, last caller, real quick.
All right, StrongIsland.com. Last call.
Yeah, it's street, man.
What's up, okay, let's go. Last call. What you guys say?
It's street, man.
Okay, what you thinking?
Man, I watch Maury and I watch Cherry, man. It's over for I need a prenup, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, but you got to get it from the get-go, man. Don't pull that shit out years later. From the start.
That's what he said. He said that in the chat room.
Even if I get it, even if I get it, I don't give a damn, man.
Yeah, man.
I watch Maury and I watch Jerry, man. These bitches doing niggas greasy, man.
That's what I say, man. Just get it from the beginning. Get it from the beginning.
Oh, man. All I say is, if you love me, you should have no problem signing something. Because I signed a card for you on Valentine's Day. Sign this for me, baby.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm playing, ladies. Like I said, it's definitely National Women's Day. I love all my ladies. But if you love me, you should have no problem signing certain things.
All right, cool. Streets, thanks for calling, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Salute, man.
All right, cool, man. We got to be out.
All right, we got to be out. I'm sorry. I went over time.
It's
PT
cool.
Spinner, LA, Flows. We got
Peg and Shy.
All right,
so
Wacky News,
but we're coming up. Me and Cookie going to come back and talk
right.
some celebrity gossip. So stay tuned.
All right, stay tuned.
The weekly show, StrongIsland.com.
Salute everybody.